As a human being, we have to think about the future. We have to well plan for future. If not, we will have to face for a lot of difficulties. You can see a lot of example if you examine in your society. Most of the religious teachings you can see explain about future life and previous life, but they think as it is eternal. But in Blessed One's teaching, it's different. It's a changing. It is due to change in power. What is it? It is depend on one's deeds. For the good deeds, good destination. For the bad deeds, bad destination. Merits and demerits. The power called karma, action. It's a change in power. That is Blessed One's teachings. Whether you agree with this or not, by following, by cultivating goods and by avoiding from bad, it will bring benefits for you, and it will not be unbenefit. It will not unbenefit any case. Nahi dhammo adhammo cha ubosama vipakino adhammo nirihanneti dhammo papenti sukkati. For the good and bad deeds, not similar result, similar effects. For the bad deeds, bad actions, demerits will bring unhappiness. For the good deeds, good action, merits will bring happiness. Hello, my dumb friends. Welcome to my next video. Let's follow the Buddha's path. In today's video, I'm going to talk about another common topic, transferring merits. First of all, let's start with the homage to the Blessed One. Namo te purisajanya, Namo te purisuttama, Namo te purisatulya, Namo te purisasabha, Namo tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Today's topic is transferring merits. To find details, let's go through the discourse called Janusoni Sutta. The discourse uttered to the Janusoni. Who is Janusoni? He is a Brahmin of great wealth. Brahmins of great wealth. Most prominent and highly esteemed. Same as Brahmin Chanki, that I explained in my last Dhamma talk. Often he associated with another distinguished Brahmin such as Taruka, Pokkarasati, Todeya, Chanki. All of these were famous in ancient India in Brahmin society. From the wealth, education, fame, respect, all these in same level. But when consider about Janusoni, he's different from them because of his special behavior. Luckily his hometown was Savatthi. He had a chance to visit the Blessed One in Jetavada Monastery at Savatthi. So, often he visited the Blessed One and consulted about wide range of issues. Therefore, in Buddhist scriptures found several discourses uttered to the Brahmin Janusoni. Extremely surprising thing is, when he was traveling, all the people in the city come out from their house and gathered beside the road to see his fortune, He had chariot, it's a white chariot, white canopy, white chariot with white canopy and silver fittings and white trappings, drawn by 4 pure white mares. With white reins and white guard. When the Brahmin would ride on this chariot, he dressed with white garment, white turbans, white sandal, and fanning with white fan. Everything pure white. Now you can imagine how he's traveling, and people in beside the roads looking at his chariots. Understandably, this chariot was the finest, considered as finest one, the excellent one in old Savatthi. If we think about the discourse, it is basically about dedications of merits. Blessed One uttered this discourse as the Brahmin Janusoni asks about giving, efficacy of giving. He asks whether the departed one would receive whatever made to them. He asked. Blessed One replied, sometime may be, sometime may not be. Not only that, from this discourse you can learn a lot of things. how the action, the karma interact on one's life, how the karma select the destination, which karma support for the good life, good destination, which karma support for the bad life and bad destination. Why some people follow the luxury life while others in poor life? Even animals. Sometimes you can see lives in luxury than the human, with others' compassions, others' support. How it's happened? A person's habit of giving, a person in a habit of giving gift to the religious teachers, religious peoples, as a result brings good rebirth, as welfare pets. And again, Blessed One explain here, a person in habit of giving gift to the religious teachers, religious peoples, as a result brings good rebirth as a human being or as a divine being. See, same deeds, meritorious action, same thing, giving gift to the religious people, and result good rebirth, but in different place. One is as a welfare pets and other one as a human being or divine being, but same deeds. How it's happened? To learn this, you can listen to this Dhamma discourse. Let's go through the Janusoni Sutta. Brahmin Janusoni approached the Blessed One and exchanged cordial talks and greetings. Sat down in a side. He asked from the Blessed One his question. Master Gautama, we Brahmins give offering. We perform ancestral offering, saying, may this giving acquire unto our relations and blood relatives. May our relations and blood relatives partake of this giving, this offering. My question is whether the relations and blood relatives acquire onto this offering. Are they partake of this giving? Surely. He asked from the Blessed One. Blessed One replied, Brahmin Janusoni, sometime it possible given to acquire. Sometimes it's impossible for given to acquire. Then Brahmin asks, Master Gautama, can you explain it? When it's impossible and when it is possible? Blessed One replied, and Janusoni Brahmin listened carefully. Blessed One said, Brahmin Janusoni, a certain person harm life, take what is not given to him, misconduct himself, sensuality, sensual pleasure, speaks false speech, divisive speech, harsh speech, useless speech, and covetousness, malevolence. Also follow false view. In other words, all this we can say as tenfold of unwholesome cause. He follows the tenfold of unwholesome cause and break 5 precepts. As a result, he arises in the hell after death. He arises in the hell. While he is remained there, impossible forgiven to acquire. Blessed One said. And a certain person, Brahmin, a certain person harm life, takes what is not given to him, misconduct himself, sensual pleasure, speaks false speech, divisive speech, harsh speech, useless speech, covetous, malevolence, and false view. He followed those tenfold of unwholesome cause, break 5 precepts. As a result, after death, arises in animal kingdom. While remain there, no chance, impossible forgiven to acquire. Again, Blessed One explains, Brahmin, there are some person refrain from all these: killing, stealing, sensual misconduct, using false speech, harsh speech, slanderous speech, and gossips. All those things is not covetous or malevolent. He followed the right view. We can see as tenfold of wholesome cause he followed, and he protect the precept. As a result, he arises in a company of human being. While he is remained there, depends on human foods. Impossible forgiven to acquire, no chance transfer to merits. And a certain persons who refrain from killing, stealing, and all those things, and he follows tenfold of wholesome cause and protect 5 precepts. As a result, he arises in company of divine being, divine abodes, and depends on divine foods. So while remains there, impossible forgiven to acquire. Brahmin, in all these places, no chance to transfer merits. In a certain person's harm life, take what is not given to him, misconduct himself, sensual pleasure, speaks false speech, divisive speech, harsh speech and useless speech, covetousness, malevolence, false view. He follows tenfold of unwholesome causes. As a result, after death, he arrives in the realm of departed one, realms of departed being. He sustained there whatever given by companions, friends, blood relatives. He depends on that. While remains there possible for given to acquire. This is the only place we have chance to transfer merits. In this way, Blessed One explained possibility and impossibility transfer merits. Brahmin Januswani listened carefully and he thought, who knows the relations and blood relatives, whether rises there or not. So the giving, the offering is like wasting. Then he again asks from the Blessed One, suppose Master Gautama, if not any relations and blood relatives were there in that realms of departed being, what will happen to this offering? Blessed One said, if not relations and blood relatives there are so many relations and blood relatives who have born there. By them acquire, by them accept this transferring. Then Brahmin Januswani asks, if that dreams, the departed being's dreams, if not any relations and blood relatives or other relations and blood relatives who have born there, what will happen to this offering? Blessed One said, Brahmin Januswani, is it impossible to be empty from such relations and blood relatives in that realms? Because in this long samsara rebirth circle, there are so many companions, friends, relations who were born there and waiting for others' merits. Then Blessed One, when explained this, Brahmin Januswani was satisfied and he asked, Master Gautama, is it possible to explain furthermore about possibility and impossibility of transferring merits? He asks. Blessed One, explain. Brahmin Januswani, a certain person harm life, take what is not given to him, misconduct himself, sensual pleasure, speaks false speech, divisive speech, harsh speech and useless speech, covetous, malevolent, follow false view. All these tenfold of unwholesome cause he followed. But he is a good giver. He is a good giver. He offered to the Brahmins and ascetic religious peoples whatever they need. Food, drinks, lodging, transport, medicine, in light, everything he offered. After death, as a result, after death, he arises in a company of elephants, animal life, but not just elephant. It's a very powerful, healthy, intelligent elephants. He become a leader, and sometimes it may be a royal elephant wherever he lives. He become gainer of foods, drinks, garland, all kind of adornments as a result of giving. So when you listen to this, you can understand. They have seen, I think, such animal, elephants, not only the elephant, horse and cows, especially in Indian society, and many other pets, well-cared pets, gainer of others' compassions, all the facilities of life, but animal. How it's happened? Because giving. It became animal because it followed tenfold of unwholesome cause. But since he is giving, good giver, donate a lot of things, he become gainer. And explaining furthermore, Blessed One said, there are some people refrained from all these bad things: killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, using false speech, harsh speech, and slander speech. Refrain from all this, and no covetousness, no malevolence, followed right view, and protect the precepts. Also, good giver. Give everything whatever need for the religious peoples, Brahmin and ascetics, lodgings, drinks, foods, medicines, transport, light, whatever needs, everything offer. As a result, after death arises in human world as a powerful human being, intelligent, healthy, handsome, beautiful, everything, and become gainer of all the human facilities and enjoy with human sensual pleasure. And sometime such a person will arise after death, will arise in divine abode, company of deities, depend on all kind of happiness, in divine happiness, enjoy with divine pleasure, sensual pleasure, become gainer of everything powerful goods as a result of good karma. Then Blessed One said, Brahmin Janusoni, it is impossible to be useless, it is impossible to be fruitless of giving. Brahmin Janusoni was so satisfied. He said, amazing, Master Gautama, it's wonderful that saying, wonderful that saying, it is impossible to be fruitless giving, fruitless of giving. That's enough, that's enough. We can continue faithfully, we can continue giving, we can give more and more, and we can perform ancestral offerings. Master Gautama, I'm so much happy. So, since today, please accept me as your followers. This is the discourse of Janusoni, which found in Anguttara Nikaya, chapter 8. From this discourse, these brief explanations, you can see how the good deeds support and bad deeds brings unhappiness, and about the power of karma, how the karma select the destination, how the animals or humans become greater and become poor. So everything included in this discourse. Listening such a discourse, what we should do, we should understand that rebirth circle is not a place for happy. In any case, if there's a mistake, it will not deny it. Definitely, it will come to ripes and brings unhappiness. Therefore, as soon as possible, we must think how to stop these accumulations of karma, collections of karma. Actually, nothing much to do other than practice, because the way of stop accumulating karma has teach by Blessed One. Still, we have good teachers. You have good teachers such as our great Sayadaw, Ajahn Sayadaw and his students in Myanmar, in Malaysia, in some other countries, everywhere where you live, you can see them, you can visit them and ask about this, how to stop accumulating karma, how to stop rebirth circle, how to stop suffering. And until attainment, what we should do, all these questions you can ask. And I would like to share this merit, what I collected by giving short Dhamma discourse with you. By the power of this merit, may you be well and happy, and may all the disturbance disappear, and may it be good foundations for attainments of Nibbana.